Well, guys, it's been a great time down here in the Amazon, but at long last, I am starting my journey home. And guess what? Next week, April 16th, will be an all-new Real or Fake show. I know it's been a long time, but listen, I really appreciate you guys hanging in there. In the meantime, one last re-upload this week with two of my favorite topics, megalodons and dinosaurs. Enjoy. The picture was sent in by Arpith the Giant and shows a bunch of people around a flat rock with some animals' remains on it. Arpith wrote, "Is this actually a picture of a juvenile megalodon fossil?" Well, Armpit, Arpith, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Anyway, when it comes to pictures or anything related to megalodons, you know I'm always on the hunt for anything real because my big goal in life is to find a real living megalodon somewhere, or at least some proof that one exists. So, in terms of this picture, let's take a much closer look, shall we? The picture looks like it was taken in a parking lot and shows 5 people looking at this strange looking rock. The shadows around the scene all look like they are going in the same direction, so I don't think there are any digital manipulations going on here. The top rock shows what looks like some kind of sea creature, but why we're supposed to think that is a megalodon, I have no idea. On Facebook, Corey Davis wrote, "I'd say real, but probably not a megalodon." Mohammed Ahmad added, "I think it's a crocodile and they removed the skin." Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence about this one because I don't know if you know this, but you know, there aren't too many fossils of ancient sharks or ancient megalodons other than their teeth. You ever notice like when people are trading ancient artifacts of megalodons, they're all teeth? That's because the rest of the body of the megalodon, and mostly for sharks in general, is made out of cartilage, which is a much softer material. And after the shark dies, well, that cartilage just kind of, goes the way of wherever it goes. But it kind of rots away, disappears. And that's why we only have the teeth. So anyway, let me know what you think. Answers down here or just shout it out. And once again, I will get out the official envelope. Envelope number 2. And I will try not to drop the answer on the floor. And guess what? We might have some good news here. Well, actually, it's very good news because the answer is real. Thanks to ace researcher Marinus Kramer, we now know that is indeed a fossil of a baby megalodon that is currently being shown at the Suri Museum in Zurich, Switzerland. The fossil was found in Peru in 2018. The belief that sharks don't leave fossils behind was also disproven by Marinus when he uncovered a website called Fossil Guide. It is here that we can learn that it isn't only shark teeth that fossilize, but other parts too. I'll leave a link in the description box if you want to read more about it. Next is a photo I find very hard to believe. It was sent in by SHDC4, who just wrote, "Bill, is this picture real or fake?" Well, SH, I'm pretty sure you're not going to find those on sale down at the grocery store. But on the other hand, is it possible cucumbers, maybe by some freak of nature, could actually grow that big? Or are what we're looking at yet another Photoshop battle contest? Let's take a detailed look. The man holding the cucumber, or is that a zucchini? I'm not quite sure, appears to be in a market of some kind, perhaps in the Middle East. My first thought here was we might have some forced perspective going on here. That's that thing where a clever photographer can make things look bigger than they really are. But the more I looked at it, the more I came to the conclusion that I don't think that's the case here. The cucumbers behind the man are just as big as the ones in front of him. A closer look at the man's hands do not show any signs of digital manipulation, and the cucumber itself also looks well defined. This one, it's actually turning out to be tougher than I thought. Brittany Zaina wrote, "This photo looks fake, but they are real." Bruce Shepard, on the other hand, sent in another picture of a giant cucumber, and that tells me that, well, at least one thing's for sure, giant cucumbers do exist. And finally, Larry Pelchat wrote, "If it was real, then imagine how heavy it would be. However, he is holding it as if it's very light." Good point, Larry. I mean, that guy does look a little bit light in the fingers, if you know what I mean. So, tell you what, I will get out this, and we will get down to the answer right away. Did you make your votes? All right, good. Let's check it out. All right, and the official answer is... I really hate these. It's one of the unspoken worst answers we could have on this show. That's right. Unknown. Despite some excellent work by BillsChannel top researchers, we were never able to track down this photo or anything that looks like it. And you know what the rules are here. No smoking gun, no real answer. We'll just have to keep working on this one. Our next item on today's list is this illustration. It was sent in by Jetty Mesdar and claims there was once a bat-like dinosaur. Jeff wrote, "Bill, can this be for real?" Well, Jetty, as long as we understand that we're not actually talking about the picture this time. What we're talking about is the claim. I mean, the picture is obviously an illustration, but it's claiming it's an illustration of a bat-like dinosaur that actually lived in real life a long, long time ago, like in the Jurassic period, when all the other dinosaurs were alive. So I will get down to brass tacks here, or perhaps, shall I say, Gotham City. I don't even know how that connects, but let's just go with it, okay? All right, and oh wow, guess what? It's real. According to Scientific American magazine, the creature is known by its Chinese name, and I'm probably going to mispronounce this, but it's Yi Qi, which means strange wing. It is believed to have lived 160 million years ago, and there is only one partial skeleton in the whole world to prove it existed. Scientists describe it as a feathered dinosaur that sported bat-like wing membranes. Whether or not they actually use these bat wings to fly remains a matter of debate. Okay, well, that's all the time I have for this video, but hey, if you're thinking about clicking away, don't do that. I told you to watch the whole video. I still haven't shown you my favorite fake of the week, which we're gonna get to in just a second. But first, I've got some fan art to show you guys. First up is this picture from 10-year-old Arisa Yee. Arisa, I really like the way you made a SpongeBob SquarePants version of me. Thanks. Next up is this one from Nathan Caputo. Nice work with the crayons, Nathan. It's got all my favorite creatures plus the flying snake, which is one of my favorites. Your use of color is very good. Here we have Bill screaming at Freddy Fazbear, and I think that's Slenderman over there. It's from the Neon, the Futuristic Dog channel right here on YouTube, and methinks you should go over there and check it out because Neon's got some good things going on. Kitty Cat sent in this little animation that I really like. Funny, thanks Kitty Cat. And this excellent rendition of the Tennessee Ghost Dog comes from 5-year-old Iris. It came with this picture of a giant snake crossing the road, drawn by 10-year-old Mia An. Great work, ladies. You got style. And hey, don't forget, we have a new show every Friday, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the notifications bell so you get a shot at being first official comment and win the pin. If you have a picture and you're not quite sure whether it's real or not, send it in to me at BillsChannel@gmail.com and I'll take a look. Please don't leave links or suggestions in the comment section because really, the only thing that is going to do is turn me into a mega screamer screaming, "You're driving me crazy!" See you next time. And now for my favorite fake of the week. This picture sent in by Kim Schoolmaster is called Atomic Bomb Tourist Photo. I don't know who made this thing, but can you imagine a family driving down the road and dad's like, hey, look, kids, they're testing an atom bomb over there. Let's get out and take a picture. Hey, sure, Dad, how's this pose? Hey, how come Mom doesn't want to be in the picture? Hey, don't go away just yet. There are a whole lot more real or fakes you can look at. Just go ahead and click on one.